gonna say suck the head, but then that's gonna be real dirty. Not tonight.
It's called our bowling boat. People come in here asking for this all the time. 10 pounds of crawfish, corn, potatoes, and sausage, 2 pounds of king crab legs, 2 pounds of dungeness crab legs, about 4 pounds of boiled shrimp on this plate.
I usually come in for the crawfish.
For the crawfish.
So as most people my age have heard, the 50-cent song, The Candy Shop, so that's why we named it The Candy Shop, to kind of click with people, and then we got a restaurant next door.
So do you like this place?
And they might be my favorite candy in here.
A lot of people go to the candy store. They got all kinds of stuff over there. They got the bag. You can fill up whatever you want. Anything you can think of, they got all the candy for it.
Definitely the candy. That's like the best part of it.
Rumor has it we're the only crawfish candy store that there is. You can come here and weigh up your crawfish, get you some live crawfish, and come next door and weigh out your candy.
So this is 32 pounds of clean, washed, grated crawfish. All the smalls, all the trash are knocked out, and all you have left is the nice, clean crawfish. My main man Angel and I are fixing to drop these crawfish that we just cooked into the cooler. So I was farming my parents' land and decided to get into the restaurant business to market crawfish, which I had been raising for a few years, and I was looking to expand my market by selling them myself in a restaurant. And my dad was aggravated because he was worried about me getting into the restaurant business and figured I'd go broke, but he didn't know my plan. So he made a bet with me that I would fail within 6 months. He bet me 2 to 1 that I'd be broke in 6 months, not knowing that I was selling my own product mainly, and had a 6-month lease on the building, so I wasn't gonna go broke in 6 months. He came to me 6 months later and wrote me out a check and said, for a good, bad bet. And I have it framed on the wall in the restaurant to this day. This week, we're just starting to get in some really pretty crawfish. Been the first time this season that they've really shaped up. Got a nice firm shell, they're big and fat. We harvest our own crawfish roughly from April through July.
Delicious.
We do that because, for one thing, our crop is not ready as early as Louisiana's because we do not rotate with rice.
Best crawfish I've ever had.
We have dedicated crawfish ponds, and they come off a little later when we do that. My son and wife and I all work together, actually, and we have all different areas of responsibility. I take care of the farm and take care of some things in the kitchen. My wife takes care of the office work, and our son Coy takes care of the front of the house mostly.
We've added our swings right here to people to sit back, or the kids to come out here and get out of their parents' hair, or they can turn around and face the other way, and with a handful of quarters, come feed some ducks and some fish. See if we can find some ducks right here behind us. I've been working here on and off my entire life, as long as my parents have been in the restaurant industry. I went up to college and went to Texas State. When I left Texas State, I immediately moved to Houston. It took me 2-3 years in Houston to realize I'm a small town guy, so I want to come back and really help my parents with their business. So this is our island that we built when we dug out the pond. People just get a good kick out of seeing the turtles and the ducks congregate on top of the island. It's just something unique to the area. There's not really many islands around here in front of restaurants. So we got Highway 59 behind us. People traveling northbound and southbound. Hopefully they're seeing our flag fly for live crawfish, so next time they come in the area they can remember that. Okay, so that's our crawfish flag, and so around these parts a lot of people are known for going out bait fishing on the weekends, and so they correlate these flags with live bait, live croaker, dead shrimp, whatever it may be. So we came up with the idea of having a crawfish flag up here for our boiled crawfish and our live crawfish that we sell.
Crawfish here at Pinter's is probably 40–50% of our sales during peak season. Crawfish bring in people.
So when crawfish season's in full swing, we're out there at our crawfish farm, which is just outside of town, about 15 minutes. Running traps every other day.
Covered up with some lemon juice.
Farm raising our own crawfish to bring them here on location to purge them in front of our customers, and we're the only place in the United States that does that on location. If you catch us on the right day, you can get a belly full of candy, belly full of crawfish, and watch us pull our farm raised first crawfish out of our pens and run them on a table, cleaning them in front of the customers.
People travel from a pretty big area to get here. They're traveling up and down the highway and pulling in during the daytime a lot. At night, usually it's a destination for them.
You hold the tail, you hold the head, and you twist while you're pushing in, and you can suck the head if you want.
Rip the head off, crack them open. I do pull the poop out of them,
The claws are edible as well. Take the top peel off and then bite the head out. Perfect.
We love coming to Pinchers because they have great crawfish. It's my wife's birthday tonight, so I decided to bring her out. She usually is a fan of the crawfish, but because it's her birthday, she wanted to get the king crab, so I told her, get whatever you want.
We serve two needs. There's people traveling that don't have time to stop and they just want to grab something quick and get some fuel and go on the road, and the candy always stops them.
We definitely come for the crawfish, but it's always fun to be out there and see the ducks out in the duck pond. And then we also go to the candy store all the time to get the Ed, and Nettie size jawbreakers that they have over there. They're huge.
When we were leaving Houston today, I was like, make sure you keep your eye out for it. Make sure. And so right now, and then she was like, there it is. And so I was like, okay.
We get random people all the time from down the highway, and that's probably the most fun.
People are pulling over for gas or stopping to eat at the restaurant, and 9 times out of 10, they don't even know the candy shop exists, and they come in here and they're kind of blown away and spend a little bit more money than they'd like to, probably on their sweet tooth and on their kids. A lot of nostalgia candy that we have here that you have grown up getting that you can't find anywhere else, and these right here are going to be chocolate rocks, just a miniature chocolate boulder.
It would make me really proud to see Coy take this over in a few years. Debbie and I have spent 22 years now at it.
They're investing time in me, learning their business, and I've thoroughly enjoyed it.
It would mean a lot for me for the restaurant to keep on in the tradition that it has for the last 22 years. I would love to come here someday as a customer and not have to worry about the service and just be able to sit down and eat and know that it's what I started and what our family worked on all these years.
Welcome to Pinchers!